Wonderful. So how do we set up a payment getaway? Well, in this project, we're going to use Stripe, and essentially you'll need two things to set up this getaway. First of all, you'll definitely need a Stripe account. So if you don't have already, then just navigate to Stripe. Now, in my case, of course, I'm just going to sign in since I created already a dummy account. So sign up for an account. They will probably send you a email confirmation, and then this is going to be your dashboard. And they'll probably ask you in dashboard, create a new account over here. So in my case, I just set it up as a comfy store. And once you're done with that, of course, you can resume the video. And the next thing that you will need is Netlify account. Because here's the deal. When we're setting up Stripe, essentially we have a few options. And I'll talk about it a little bit more once we get to the docs, but we have this option where Stripe essentially builds everything. So it builds a front end, and then we just direct the customer, and then it sends back the confirmation. And that is something called Stripe Checkout or Checkout. And then there's other integrations as well, where we have the server on the background. Now, for this particular project, I didn't find Stripe Checkout to be that useful. That's why we went with custom workflow, where essentially we'll have the server on the other side. Now, of course, we're not going to build together the Express server and deploy it to Heroku or DigitalOcean. That would be definitely out of the scope of this course. However, we will use Netlify functions. So we'll use Netlify serverless functions. That's why you'll need a Netlify account, which you probably already have because previously we deployed to Netlify. But in order to use the function, in order to use the payment getaway, it will have to be, the project will have to be deployed on Netlify. There's just no way around it. Now, again, let me emphasize something. I'm not sponsored by Netlify. I have no affiliation to Netlify. But other than creating a server and then hosting yourself, this is going to be the best approach in our situation. So again, let me repeat for one more time. You'll need a Netlify account. Now, the functions, the serverless functions are technically for free. However, there's limit. There's pretty generous limit. I believe it was 125,000. And I'll talk about it, of course, once we get there. So again, you're not going to have to pay anything either for the Stripe or the Netlify, but you will have to have the Stripe account. You'll have to have a Netlify account, and the project, the way it is at the moment, can be deployed anywhere. But when we add this payment getaway, if you want this to work, the site will have to be deployed on Netlify. So if you need to get one of the accounts, please do so. And next video, we'll start our setup.